Welcome to the MOOC about functional programming in Erlang. I guess you've heard quite a lot about functional programming recently. Functional programming ideas are going into Java, into all sorts of mainstream languages, even C++. Functional programming gives us a way of programming that's high level, it's clean and it's effective. But why is that? Well, one reason that the data that we have in functional programming is immutable. We don't build complex data structures by changing values in storage. We simply build new values from old without overwriting the old ones. And that means that we can program in a much more secure way. Also in functional programming, the functional programmers are themselves data. And that gives us a really powerful way of writing very general functions that are independent of particular types and particular behaviours. So functions as data really give us a whole lot of power. And in writing our functions, we'll use two things in particular. We'll use pattern matching very heavily. That allows us to write very nice, clean definitions, and we'll use recursion. So you'll find out about all of those things and more if you take on this MOOC. Now, in fact, this is a part of a bigger project to build a MOOC for Erlang, which, as well as being functional, of course, has concurrent and distributed aspects. And we expect that to be ready later in the year. We're piloting it now in order to try our ideas out, how we're getting things across, and we hope to have the full MOOC ready later this year. But we're really pleased that you're interested in taking part in this pilot, because I think doing that will ensure that we get the best possible result for our final product. The MOOC starts on the 11th of May and will run for 3 weeks, and we're expecting you to put in perhaps 4 to 6 hours a week for the 3 weeks that it runs. Also, it's worth being aware, we expect that you understand programming, that you're an experienced programmer, but that you haven't done any Erlang or functional programming before. So we're starting that from the ground up. How does the MOOC work? Well, it will have recorded lectures and other materials, short quizzes that you'll do online, and also homeworks to do offline. So that's pretty much standard for a MOOC. What we'll also do is encourage you to work together. We'll be setting up forums and other ways of you communicating with each other, and we'll expect that you'll help each other to learn. I mean, both through helping and through getting help, you will learn more about how Erlang, in particular functional programming in Erlang, all works. There will be a TA in the background to help keep things moving, but the learning process for this MOOC is that you learn together. So I think that's about all that I wanted to say, apart from two final things. The first is we do hope that you sign up, and also you tell anyone else who you think might be interested about the MOOC pilot so that they can sign up too. And finally, I wanted to thank the University of Kent Beacon Projects Initiative, which has been able to support the work that we're doing. Kent is having its 50th birthday this year, and the Beacon projects are intended to pilot, to try out new ideas that might set an agenda for Kent's next half century, and we very much hope that MOOCs and online learning in general are part of that. So, we do hope that you sign up and that we'll be working with you from the 11th of May. Okay, thanks very much.